Steadwick battle. Let's finish this. Not sure if you can, but we're quite close to it. This was a new week. And this is the second half. So we have 6 weeks left, and already there is an opponent that's not that bad either. And we'll have to stop this opponent as well. So let's see. These are the upgraded units, and we were going this way to gain some extra experience. So I will go through this store first, the 1000 XP, then the other one. With Cinca we're gonna get the extra stats, that's the most important thing. 4-9, so 5-9 would be better actually. And the opponent came from the bottom, so we cannot afford to go back to the top. I would prefer checking out what's in here. Although most likely the path is the same. So both of these are reachable. Or what I meant here is that we would get to the same place from the bottom and from the top as well. Now it's time to corner the opponent from 2 places. Or the other option is to attack directly. Let's see if we can beat the opponent just with this one team. If not, then we still have an option of meeting in the middle. We'll see, the opponent doesn't yet know that we can react straight away. This is quite a lot, at least for this relatively weak team. I will want to go as much forward as possible and as high as possible. Start. This leaves me quite vulnerable, but I can just hope that this unit will block us, or block the rest of the units. Yeah, that's the issue, we only have 2 left. But we still have the 5 dragons. Okay, let me cast a spell. Yep, and we still have 4 dragons left, although hit points are decreasing quickly. Oof. 4 hits. That's really, really bad. Okay, what are the hit points? 81. Unique placement of the ballista because the opponent cannot reach us directly. Too bad, I lost 3 dragons. You know what this means. Most likely I need to give away these dragons. And I'm not sure about army strength, but I might be able to launch an attack here. Maybe not today though. But we'll need to get the gold for it. Okay, so another garrison. There is one garrison here, and this is a glowing garrison, which means that we cannot cast any spells. Same thing here. So given that they want to garrison both of these, Steadwick must be somewhere here. This should be the inner part. Which means that I will still continue with the outer part, but it can also happen that the heroes come from here, from the bottom. Because we've seen that they bypass the garrisons. But regardless, these hero attempts can be contained quite easily. They come and try to attack and then they fail. Okay, I will station here for a bit and then we'll figure out which hero to use out of the two. Because we're buying something here, we're buying something with the Inferno one. We need to decide which one to finish. Okay, what I've decided is that unfortunately I have to give this up. These 2 dragons. There you go. Hypnotize. Destroy, and rather hypnotize them. Knowledge plus 5. What's this? Knowledge plus 1. What are we talking about? Evident. Not worthy yet, it already level what? Quite high level. Okay, I'll go back for some more dungeon units. I told you that gold was gonna be important. I will go down. This is a small detour to get the extra skill and load up on mana. I'm also a bit weak, so I would need a bit more units to do this fight. And this also means that there was one of the units that was coming. This one. Or was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. But they are already here, so rerouting them to here would not make much sense. So this hero acts a bit more as a defender, not necessarily an attacker, because this garrison is kind of hard because of the 2 horde marksmen. I don't have anything against it. So we'll need to slow down the bottom invasion in favor of the top one, because we don't have enough units to break through. And if the opponents come through the garrison, that's quite bad. These garrisons are quite powerful. I'm just learning them on this level, because they didn't exist back in the days in Heroes 2. Okay, so gold-wise we have 21k, which means that at least we can finish, hopefully, one of the purchases. Or can we? Almost. Almost. Maybe with some extra resources. Yeah, not quite. Does this matter at all? I'm maxing out everything that I can. I cannot afford to convert more. And now we're fine. So this is gonna be the breakthrough. And we don't need to worry about this garrison anymore, fortunately. Because you see that there is nothing up here. And I think we can go through this garrison now. So we're now in the inner part soon. Casualties may be high. So I'm not sure if this is a good idea. In fact, casualties may be very high. I blocked the larger opponent. Good. Yeah, I won't worry about just one opponent. They're quite obsessed with this unit. That's why it's good that we purchased them. Good, that was it. You decide if casualties were worth it. Maybe it's time to get leadership. I don't really mind about the garrison. They'll just go back. Let's see what's up here. Lots of Thunderbirds. It's not worth it. What's this? A town should be near. I know that's what I said not too long ago already. And you're gonna station here with the +1 knowledge. Learn the spell. Oh, I didn't get Town Hall. That's a big mistake. And we're gonna go back to regroup. And my other idea is that given that we got wisdom, learn some more spells. Berserk could be a good idea. And now we can go through the garrison with the other team. Yeah, that was the dragon unit. We can check out what's up here. I will still need a bit more time to get more gold, that's why. Okay, next turn, day 5. There is some movement in here, I saw that. It is always difficult. Here is the castle. The less the opponent turns, the better. And they don't have much to defend this either. I'm a bit strategic now. This is the slower unit of the two. But has 30 hit points and this one has 4 hit points. Oh, it doesn't matter, we got good morale. I wanted to make sure that they cannot retaliate. Oh, and there is some more defense. So let's beat this. Shall we attack the marksman or these? I will attack these and block the top part in the middle. Or in the meantime. And I didn't even know that I can block the other unit as well, although they are vulnerable. But that's really good now, because this unit cannot attack us anymore because it's blocked. All of them are blocked. Let's wait. Oh, they can actually attack. Not sure why they are all obsessed about the F-read, but it's their problem. Good, we can go through. This is the next in line for movement. Also, it's kind of pathetic that we have 50 spell points and we still cannot cast a single spell, because I forgot to develop it. Yeah, this is next in line. Good. Let's learn some spells. Of course, 0 everyone. And they don't have the higher level buildings. That's a small issue. Because if they had it, then we would be able to use angels against Steadwick. That would be fun. We got all the spell points that we wanted. That's why we're here. And then I can decide if it's worth attacking this garrison. Because previously I said no way. But either way we can go up. I don't have a better use case for this hero anyway. Worst case we'll just wait there. It's day 5, so 2 more days and we're gonna get more units. I would advise waiting. And with this unit we'll just go through the garrison and we'll see. If we get candle, oh. If we get candle, so be it. That was just a small detour. And next week you need to produce an army. Let's see if you need anything for this. Not really. Let's see the Inferno Town. Do you need anything? Okay, I'll give an area damage. So next week we'll need to decide where to purchase more units. Everything is built. And here everything that's worth doing is built. Except maybe the extra resources. I tend to use marketplace, that's why. And these extra resources could help. They have some sort of a utility, although their ROI is quite low. And that's it. I don't think I need to worry about any other attack, but if I do, I will defend myself. No, not a problem. And now we're gonna go to the unknown. I can see something in here. Oh yeah. Next turn we'll get some defense skills. I can't wait for the purchase. I don't know what I'm gonna purchase, but at least one hero, if not two. Oh. Doesn't hurt. We'll see, I position myself here. We'll decide tomorrow. I'm undecided between yes and no, but it may be a no. Knowing how difficult that is. And I don't want to lose units, because if I lose my units, my skills don't really change. But I have left defense here, and if I'm vulnerable here, there are two castles. So that's why it's better to just stay here and wait. So if there is a sawmill here, the opponent shouldn't be far. Is it a town? This looks like a town. Let me save this to 2. That's Steadwick. Was it this close? It's crazy. Okay, we can take a sneak peek into Steadwick. That will be the final battle, and it's already here. I didn't know that it was this close, basically next door. But it makes sense because of the garrison. So I told you that Steadwick is somewhere here, I just didn't know that it's so close. Unbelievably close. Of course we don't have any spells. This is not the best hero that we can get. Ooh. That was quick. What was this? Weird. Yeah, opponent really couldn't move. We don't need wisdom. And that's Steadwick, but we don't stand a chance. Realistically. Candle must be somewhere near as well. I remember there was Candle. The main opponent, you know, with the 17 attack skill. You saw this in the Guild Adventure. So we can take a sneak peek into what is going on, but these are not the troops that will eventually make it. Could weaken them. But right now these dragons are just blockers. $79. The best thing is if I don't even block and I take the zealot hit. Oh, that's Candle. It's hopeless. Still have more than 100 units. Okay, but let me not waste any time. Because this is useless. But good to know that we're already in the inner circle. And tomorrow there is a new week. Now the problem is that even if I get all the units from here, that will not be enough against Candle. So I'll focus on the dungeon purchases. Oh, Candle came and attacked. That gives us some more options. And they left the one and only Necromancer in there. Yeah, but still, what can I do against 79 of these units? Sure, I can damage the Zealots. Or I can damage the Marksman from the back. Not from here. I wanted to fly here. Why? Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's really hard to navigate here. But this is what we want to do. There you go. It doesn't block the Zealots. but it helps. Chain lightning. How many? 113. With 11 spell power. How much would that cost? 13,000 gold? No. Or maybe. Maybe yes. Yeah, I will take the zealot hit. And then I won't take these hits. Because there is no one I can really use. But at least the ransom is only 12k, yeah. Sure, you got some gold. And we'll need to join forces. There is no other way. And this is not gonna be enough either. So it's Steadwick being there. I don't think it's advantageous to break through that other garrison. Which means in turn that I might have to withdraw the troops from here and join the two armies, led by Naimus, instead of breaking through the garrison. Because it's just useless. I need every single unit. Now, it's interesting to know that Kendall manages to get out from the castle to attack anyone nearby. So maybe we can bait him somehow. And meanwhile, don't forget Sinka either. Plus the 25k, so this means that we can get some troops here as well. But gold is not enough. Even we trade. So, you know, I usually trade like this. Even then it's not gonna be enough. and these are slow units. It's possible to do something with these units, but it's not enough. We'll need at least a month to get prepared. And I cannot give you any quests, because here is Scandal is kind of crazy. The garrison. So the issue is that we would encounter some casualties, some quite serious casualties because of the horde. But we can also earn more gold and possibly more castles. Good question. Yeah, it's a really tough one. I will need gems. And the top level buildings are limited. That's quite bad for us as well. And here is Candle. From now on, we can calculate with his hospitality too. Let's see, what is the quest? Capture the city. So this means that somehow we need to divert Candle so that he doesn't go back. It's not gonna be easy. Pack of champions. Doable, but I'm a bit weak. I am a bit more interested in what's going on down here. Because if it's just the garrison, then we might be able to explore what's down here and not need the garrison anymore. Yeah, one more day, so be it. And we're at a crossroad again, because if we go up, that's one option, or wait, yeah, we still need to transfer. But if we go up, that's one option. If we go to the left to go through the garrison, that's another option. Yeah, no artifacts. Level 7. What about Gunner? Level 8. This is not a strong army either because we only have 2 dragons. Anyway, worst case we meet in the middle. So I decided on going this way. And the rest are gonna stay. At least today. What is Candle doing? Oh, staying here, stationary. So we got negative morale. We're searching the tomb. And we got positive luck. We need to live with the consequences of the negative morale first. And I think today finally is the day. That we finish the purchases. I'm not saying it's a strong team. And I'm not saying I can do anything with it. Because if Kendo comes, then we're in trouble. Maybe we could do a coordinated attack with multiple teams. That could work. Yeah, go this way. And you'll go back. He's the only one who fought Kendo so far. You know what? That was one. And yeah, they are limited. And here I'm maxed out. And castle only has 4 levels. Too bad. Then I ran out of ideas. Okay, here there is nothing. What about here? Still nothing. Okay, then take the XP and explore a bit. Is there another city here? I don't think so, because there is no sawmill or anything. So I think there is another garrison with a spell. And here you can see already that we can stop defending, because this place is reachable. Yeah, this is reachable from the top. Which means that Nymus can just leave. It's not worth fighting this garrison. So we'll merge the teams and we'll do something about them. One will go back to recruit, the other will go and try to do something with Kendo. I'm already here. It's just how to attack Steadwick, that's kind of a long shot to me. Yeah, you were the one that was not worthy. Seems like it. I mean, I'll be able to visit this windmill. Fine. Yeah, you got some scouting radius. I will do the recruiting, so no need. 61, 19. Oh, that's something already. Although we'll need another week worth of units to be worth it. Fine. Yeah, and just take the resource, that's it. And I'll wait for the next shipment in 3 days, so get gold and everything else ready. Maybe even artifacts, that could also be a game changer. And here I don't have a choice, I'll have to wait another week. So it turns out we don't need the 8 heroes after all. Logistics. Clear as day. Okay, so now we can see this garrison is not needed. Although, if the opponent can sail, and I don't know if there is a shipyard in here, hopefully not, or a town with a shipyard, then garrison here and there, it doesn't matter, we're still vulnerable. And if we are vulnerable, then we need to prepare losing some cities and reacting quickly. Prepare to lose all of it. No. Wait. Move. And this is the path. No, don't attack it from that way. This way. Because you'll need to be agile, you know. Read the Agile Manifesto. Now, this one... No, I won't do the purchase. I have time. But not good. And that's all. So we can now build a level 5 guild. And let's see what we got. Fire Elemental. So end of the second month. We see most of the map. We're quite close to winning. Or losing. It's just 1 month. Hopefully winning. As suspected, there is the garrison. And there is nothing else here. So it's only the inner circle. And there are many ways to reach this. I think there is another garrison here. And it's just Steadwick. The opponent only has Steadwick. So at least we're safe, and if the opponent attacks from the bottom or comes up or anywhere, we'll see it and we'll be able to react. That's the best defense, just information. There is no fog of war in heroes, so this is what we can use to win. Stables. This will help. The reason why this will help is that at the beginning of the week we'll be faster, so we'll be able to trick Kendo somehow with a triple attack. Yeah, sure. I'll have a look at this. Who is stronger? We'll find it out in 2 days. So there are no more garrisons. We can still use the gem mine. Oh, why are you fighting? Oh yeah, I know why. In fact, I might need to retreat. Yeah. This was the weak team. So this means mission accomplished. for Octavia. The only thing we're doing for Octavia is to go back and convert all these units. Are these? Yeah, these are archdevils actually. Not even small devils, but the big ones. There's hatred, there is everything else. So we'll need to attack from this way, so it's time to come back. And let's see, what buildings do we have here? Everything. So we'll hoard the units. I don't think that the opponent has any other heroes than Candle at the moment. There is no movement, there is no activity. So you know what this means. This means that the opponent is an idle. They don't even have capacity, and they are in defense, not in offense. So we'll need to join all forces. And just go back. And these units are gonna be good enough to get the mine. It's not top priority anyway. Let's see, what is the strength? So we're stronger overall. It's just this Candle that is like an invulnerable, like crazily strong opponent that I cannot do anything with. If we have one thing that's time, at least a month. So I might as well get the artifact. And tomorrow we're gonna start the last month. So Catherine is marching forward, 3 to 4 weeks left. We know it's exactly one month. Until then we'll have to figure out what to do. I go back with all units. New month. Dungeon is the most important one to recruit. There should be a buy all button. I could have moved more, but anyway. I think we have funds to do a full round of purchase. Yeah, and we still have 30k left. So this means that gold is not an issue anymore. Just you know what's an issue. Castle Gate, yeah. It's just Inferno Towns. We only have one Inferno Town. So 9 devils already. This is something. You know what? Do it yourself. You'll catch up with us anyway. And we'll keep the troglodytes. Just go and do it. They won't resist. Is this worth it at all? Fire spells. I don't even have fire spells. That was a detour. Not worth the effort. Yeah, the opponent cannot spend their gold. That's weird. Yeah, and just attack. Now we have the troops. And we'll meet next to the basilisks. I can try a coordinated attack with all heroes. And all units. I mean, it's still not enough. But as bait, anytime. Okay. You don't have much time left. We're not in a resource crunch, so this is optional. 8 times 2. Okay, just move. I would say not worth it. I should have cast low on one of them. Yeah, good, we don't need this unit anyway. I'll take away retaliation. And we'll gang up on him. Good. We don't need lizards. But 2 pit fins also got lost. What are you gonna do? Oh, attack the basilisk. and now join forces. And let's see. So we'll have 3 teams to attack. This is the big plan. And there you can just go back to your dungeon. Or wait a minute, do we have anyone here? Not yet. It's not exactly time to develop this. But I think you can be useful by rather going here and take the castle units. Yeah, and just go back. At this stage we have the funds to get the artifact merchant. And if we have a good enough artifact, like these, then why not? Absolutely. Is it this one? Yeah. But we would need 12.7k. So 102 ore is fine as well. Let's trade. Plus 3 attack, not everyone has this either. Trade. And we'll see next week as well. I should have done this earlier. But I didn't know that I have enough funds, especially gold. So let's start moving back. Extra damage. This time I need this. Pathfinding doesn't apply to grass. Let's see if Candle is attracted to this. We'll figure it out. But for a coordinated attack we need all heroes in position. Just in case we're lucky. Oh, we are lucky. Somewhat lucky. It won't make much of a difference. And just buy all the castle units. In case the coordinated attack doesn't pay off. Well, it's possible that it won't. What happened? What did Candle do? Oh, get back. Yeah, because he saw that we're approaching. But wait a minute, the two are split. So I might as well grind him down. We need to proceed with caution now. I think Candle will be unable to move if we have two strong armies, one here and one here, but all of them in walking distance to Steadwick. 50 spell points. Can I afford the haste? 6 spell points, not really. Blast 5 spell points. We lost 1 unit, but it's fine. The reason why I'm doing this is to take away the Griffin Towers and all the resources from the opponent. And Nymus is coming too. And we're gonna go down. I don't have time to get to the, or do I? We'll see. This is gonna be number 2. That's an experiment. So the idea is that Candle cannot afford to attack both of us, or any of us for that matter, unless he can get back. I won't be able to get the gold mine, but at least the other resources maybe. So this will be it. And now we have to check out if Kendo does anything. I would advise him not to do anything. You see, he cannot. That's strategically obvious, because if he goes for me, then he won't be able to get back. No, I don't need guards or anything. Titan's Gradius. We can keep number 2. Let's see if it's worth doing. I don't think so. Yeah, it's not worth it. So I'll just continue exploring. Just don't get too near to the castle, because otherwise Kendo can attack and come back at the same time. But he cannot afford this at the moment. I'll take his mines. Yeah, what do you have? Not bad. So we have all this. And no shipyard, so it's not possible to sail. Candle is now trapped. Portal of Glory. And they own it, not us. So they can recruit more angels. Interesting. Finally. So reinforcements are here. In 2 days we'll have another team. And another one. I don't know if they are in a fighting mood at all. Yeah, they are. Why wouldn't they be? Devil will be able to take them down. Yeah, we lost 1 unit, so be it. And let's go this way so that Candle cannot afford to attack both of us. So you can see the remaining of the map. A pack of champions, that's something we already know. And another pack, and this pack is gonna be interesting because here we have something. Red Dragon Flame. And then the +1 defense, and then we attack. These are lots, so it's a bit too much. But I'm interested in this item. So don't go too close to Candle. But I think this distance is supposed to be fine. Let's see the next turn. Yeah, he did nothing. Day 7, tomorrow we can recruit. Just a pack of champions. Let's try to avoid losing another Efreet. Yeah, it's possible. Now, let's not attack because this is an area attack with the fireball. But now there is no retaliation. Good. At this stage we won't use Eagle Eye. Oh, and I cannot reach Candle in 2 days, that's a problem. Not sure if the opponent knows that though. I still keep him in check. What's important is that he cannot come back. It would be interesting to launch an attack straight away. To see if he's weakened. I would just sneak a bit closer. Maybe that's a bit too close, I don't know. Good, end of the week. So, the first team that is gonna get a new unit is this one. Exactly in this order. I should have come closer. But we're still not good enough, that's a problem. I'm interested in this artifact, as discussed before. This is a 1 against 1. Oh, we lost the devil. So... let's do this again. I have an idea on how to do this. Just before that, let's purchase everything. For Steadwick's final blow. I think I almost arrived on time, but not quite. So the idea is the following. Attack. Blind. Defend all the way until the end. And now attack. Still lost one F-read, but we can survive that. This is the important artifact. +2 attack, +2 defense. And we get one more defense here. Getting closer to Candle. And if that was not enough, I have some more ideas. We need mercury and sulfur only. Oh, no room, okay. Now there is room. Just in case you needed reinforcements, unlikely, but you know. I can do something productive. I can steal your resources. And tomorrow we'll attack. Did Sync arrive on time? I thought it didn't. Oh, good job. Actually, Sync is a stronger one. But they both have a deficit. More than nothing, I would say. So Sync will go this way. But now we're with Octavia. Okay. So Octavia is going this way. And Synca will wait for next week, if there is a next week. And the attack is starting. I forgot to transfer artifacts. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we can only go this far. These are the wrong units. But we can do a full transfer. Yeah, I think we can do a full transfer. You just go back. Oof, we cannot reach it. Anyway, I can wait a day. Haven't visited this, that's crazy. Okay, let's end the turn. I hope this is the last one. Octavia is the more capable one out of the two. Actually, Fiona is the best, but... it's fine. So, Alamar, get the hell out of here. I will do a hot swap between the two units. That will work. So that's the hot swap. And the taxi hero is supposed to meet the other one. That's the strongest hero, by the way, altogether. And get the hell out of here before it's too late. And now the question arises, shall we start with this troop or this troop? I will start with Fiona and then we'll see. could get one more defense if needed. So it very much looks like it's the last day. So let's start. So this is it. And we have two chances. That's chance number one. I will get rid of the marksman first. Or the zealots. No, the marksman. They shoot twice. Now the zealots. And what kind of bad spells do I have? 135, 65, that's not much. Berserk. So if we cast Berserk, on the Crusaders, when are the Crusaders due? It takes a while. Okay, then the champions, they are risky because they can attack us as well. We're next door. Griffins, we're next door. I will wait. And attack the zealots. This may be the last thing that I do. Chain lightning, what else? How many do I have left? Only 14. Told you it may be a 2-round thing. Now I can apply Berserk. On you. Yeah, I'll just wait. Yeah, as long as they fight, it's good. Still have 12 devils left. Okay, next turn. Still have far too many zeros to be comfortable. I can do Berserk. But on which unit? Maybe some new idea. Anti-magic, no. Even if I cast weakness, well, I cannot do anything better. Yeah, they continue fighting. Nine devils left. It's also fine to grind down the weaker units. But unfortunately they retaliate, like all of them. You have 70 spell points left, right? It's quite a lot. So going this way. Take down both of them. Zealot is already gone. It would help if I could get rid of the remaining ones. So strategically. Yeah, congrats. And now, ransom. So that I keep the hero and everything else. And I'll rebuy her straight away before I forget it. And now comes the second team. So it's a coordinated attack. Couldn't do it alone. There is no berserk, but there is at least blind. So let me use it. With ballistics it's possible to select which place to target. There are no range units, that's also great. Because you can choose to just work on the units that are here. This is the more dangerous one out of the two. No retaliation, that's important. How many do you have left? 5. These are close enough. It's not a walk in the park at all. Same place. And we can choose to cast a spell as well. Make sure to stay here. Don't want dragon breath. So let's see. No retaliation, that's important too. One left. Okay, these 25 should do the trick. No, I don't want to get in, I want him to get out. And opponent only has 2 spell points left, that's also great. This time I'll defend so that we don't awake the opponent on this turn. Wait. Get out. And now awaken. And after the awakening... Oh, it is not moving. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought that he was moving. then let's give him everything that we can. Move back a bit. Yeah, we're waiting for you to come out, you know. But you chose to defend, I don't know why. That's a mistake. They are capitalizing on the ranged units being strong. But anyway, it's also possible. Casualties don't matter at this stage, this is the very last battle. So 5 more damaged. And now how many do we have left? Yeah, it was quite clear. So this is the reason for the 17, 17, 15 and whatever other skills. It's not basic skills, it's rather just artifacts. It's over and we won. 380 days, that was quite a lot. Or was it? No, that's just the score. Total is 124 days. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, we never know. And the 10 player finished 7th in the ranking. We got a 960 point before in the first map. So that was it. The next one is gonna be the third map, Spoils of War, and then we'll have 3 more. Stay tuned for that.